Hello YouTube and welcome back. This is Nico and you're watching Dare to Game. Today we're taking a look at a Skyrim Special Edition mod. And quite frankly, it's probably the most impressive one that I've taken a look at so far. And you know, that's a pretty broad assessment right there as is. But so basically, well, just for the details quick, this one is called Elsie Build Your Noble House. And it's upgraded by Locaster. So whoever he, she, or they, you know, depending, I don't know, this could be a whole team of people working on it based on you know how decent it is. So I spent several, you know, probably close to 10 hours playing with this the other day, and so this obviously not on this save because you can see. Well, I guess you can't. This is way at the beginning of the mod, I should say. I don't know if you've seen it before, but so basically it's a lot like the Hearthfire sort of expansions, except way more. So this is a decent DLC-sized mod. Basically, it starts off here. I can show you on the map where it is. You're in the Falkreath hold. So here's Falkreath over here. And it pops up this new location, Fellberg, which will be automatically, you'll be able to fast travel to it. So that's where it is. So when you download the mod, you know, beauty, pop on in. And it starts out like this. So basically, if you've played the Hearthfire DLC, you know that there are some basic materials. You have quarried stone, clay, there's firewood over here, and there's sawn logs, which unfortunately I haven't been able to find out which sawmill can supply me sawn logs because I went to the Falkreath sawmill and it wasn't an option. So I guess I'll have to cross that bridge when I come to it. So basically, what you do anything in here is you got to have all your basic materials, and I've spent the last 2 or 3 hours building up, you know, firewood. It takes a lot of materials. But so that's what I did. So we're just going to take a look at it. We're not obviously going to do the whole thing in this video, but I'm just going to show you some of the basic stuff. So I'm not 100% sure what each and every one of these does. Like I said, I played with it for quite a while the other day, but you know, not to the extent where I can tell you what's the best way to do things. But I've been thinking in my head, since it's so time consuming to get stuff, I'm going to start with a trader. So that's what we're going to do. So we're going to create that. And now we're going to go over here and we should be able to build it. Alright, so we got to go to trader. And that should be good, right? It should have built it. So now we just get, that must be it over there. I say, like I said, I don't 100% have everything on this mod down, but let's go over to this trader and see what we can get here. Hopefully this will allow us to buy straw and glass and all this, you know, sort of stuff that you use a lot in this. Yes, tell me what you have for sale. Okay, misc. There's pelts for leather. Come on. Straw? That's necessary. Dang. Well, what do we have for weapons? Okay, so some decent weapons, actually. Alright, not a bad trader to have. Unfortunately, didn't have a lot of building materials on him. But, you know, whatever. So basically, if you haven't guessed it so far, the basis of this mod is it's not only a player home, but it's a whole player town / fief that you can build. And I assume that once you do, you can attract people to live here. So let's see if we can build what I built first the last time, which was the camp expansion. Alright, so we're going to have to build options. Camp expansion, and it should be built, so there should be a bunch of tents out here. And there you go, see? Camp expansion. Now we have extra beds for people to sleep in. Now, next thing we're going to build is the carpenter, because I'm really hoping that the carpenter will supply firewood for me. So I don't have to cut it by myself, because that's definitely the worst one. With the clay and the stone, you can at least do carpenter. There we go. Alright, well, let's find the carpenter. With the clay and the stone, at least you can just do it AFK. You can just set it and then go do something else for half an hour and you'll have a ton of clay. Oh, this must be the carpenter right here. So let's go see what this guy offers. Hopefully it's firewood. Otherwise I'm going to have to do it by hand. But, oh, it's down here. Also, it builds it right next to him. Ruvor. What do we got for sale?
Some may call this junk.
Misc. Oh, come on. Don't
Take
be
a
that way.
look.
Oh, see, there we go. This is what I was looking for. So this guy offers all sorts of building supplies. So that's great. I would definitely recommend building this one first. Because as much as, yes, this stuff would be expensive, you know, it's easier to have money than this. But basically, yeah, that's this mod. I definitely recommend it if you still play Skyrim, especially Skyrim Special Edition. There is there is one for the what do you call it? Old Rim, I think is what he calls it on there, but regular Skyrim. But I don't think he's updating it anymore. Well, all right. Now that you've seen us do, I've showed you how to do each thing for the building. So if you didn't know, now you know. I'm gonna do all the rest of it that I can as quick as I can off screen, and I'll have to edit it in later, but I'll do a tour. So I'll see you then. Well, all right. I've gotten everything that I could done. Took a bit of time in game, but having the store that allows you to buy all the supplies really sped things up for me because I had a lot of money. But anyway, so let's just get with it with the tour. So, this is the front gate. I think this is the front. There's two gates, but I'm going to assume this is the front. What was once nothing but wilderness is now a pretty cool-looking town. So we start off at the gate. Right here we have a Huntsman's house. And I think that's our Huntsman, Calder. If we move on, you can see that's where the trader is. That I already showed you that one. Here we have a Temple of Mara. Up there, we have our very own mine, which comes in handy. Again, here's our trader. And here is our carpenter. I think that's what this one was. Here we have a house of pottery, which is convenient. Here we have a clay mine, so that's also helpful because that just supplies clay into one of the chests over in the building sections, continuously. Here we have a farm, which supplies food into another one of the chests over there, so that's great because it helps, just gives you basically an endless supply of free food after you build it. Here's the hen house of old Rupert, so we have hens. Here we have the aromatic mixtures of Helda, that's an apothecary. Here we have an inn, so that's, an inn. Down here we got this cool lake. I assume you can fish. Oh crap, is that a dragon? I really don't want to fight a dragon right now. So we're gonna run. But let's go check out our... Oh, dang it, they're gonna want me to fight it. Let's check out the castle anyway. So here we have the front gate with some guard towers. I think the design and construction is really cool, actually way cooler than most, holds in the game. Over here we have a blacksmith, slash armor, and I like that the the fief has its own unique crest and armor. He's well supplied, as you can see. Quite a bit of stuff at this place, so it's a relatively high level one. Of course, you have your own smith. Our tents are still here. Up here we have, I believe this is a training yard, but I can't remember for sure. A bunch of herbs you can pick, so that's convenient. I think this is the barracks. Yep, there's the barracks for the troops. Down here. Okay, the training yard's just in here. But let's pop inside the castle and see what the castle looks like on the inside. This is what it looks like on the outside, so pretty cool. Alright, so here's the inside of the castle. This is the main room, so here's your chair. Cannot use that while in combat. It's got built-in displays and stuff that any of them don't seem to be interactive, but really cool looking. Definitely a lot more prestigious than most of the places in the game. I think more than suitable for all the things that the Dragonborn does throughout the game. Here we have his feast hall, I guess you could call this. Again, having way fancier decorations and, layout than basically everywhere else in the game. Okay, you can interact with some of the stuff. Lots of storage in here, bookshelves. Cool painting. Not sure what the hell all this is, but it's cool. Lots of wardrobe storage, so if you want to... Oh, there's gold in there. Okay, so there's a ton of storage space in here, so that's convenient. Going through this door. Oh boy, this place is huge. We got in here a kitchen, a beauty kitchen. Okay, that'll just take us outside. Bedroom, I assume? I'm not sure whose bedroom. Probably for children or something. Looks like this allows you to... Oh, this is really cool. I guess this is a kid's room, so I guess this is compatible with the mod that allows you to adopt multiple children. I do remember seeing that in the mod description, so I assume that's for all your kids. Display room, so it's its own separate cell. We'll check that out in a bit, but we're going to see what's upstairs first. So top floor, this must be your parlor slash sitting room. Cool little pond thing. Yeah, this is definitely the bedroom. Okay, so this is your bedroom. That takes you somewhere else, apparently. Or maybe that's where I came up. Must be where I came up. This is your enchanting / apothecary. There's all sorts of useful stuff up here. So this is where you spend a lot of time if you want to be a wizard, I guess. But yeah, so let's pop back downstairs and go check out the display room, because I feel like that's the last place to go. Ooh, sweet. So here's the display room. As you can see, a decent amount of mannequins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 on each side. So up to 16 suits of armor. A ton of sword display places, all of which somehow, I mean, for some reason have an iron shield on them. A lot of weapon storage design. Several display cases. Lots of wardrobes. Yeah, this is a pretty nice display room. Let's check out that one last door, because now that I went upstairs through that one door, I'm kind of curious what that other one that said Felberg. Okay, another bedroom. Maybe for companions? Another feast hall? Okay. So this place is huge. So that's the moral of the story. But that is the best tour I guess I could give. Overall, like I said at the beginning of this video, this is my favorite player home mod I've ever found. I really like how you actually build the whole thing, because in some of the really nice player home mods, it's just pre-built and everything, and there's really no explanation, and a lot of times they don't look like they fit in. This does look like it fits in. And I feel like, especially for an endgame player, this would be great, because it's your own hold. You're the Jarl or King or whatever of this area. It looks really nice. It's got all the resources you could want, all the various shops, mine, everything right in here. So yeah, definitely a great mod, and if this is your sort of thing, check it out, because this is the best one I've ever found. But that's all for today. We'll see you next time. Congratulations on making it to the end of the video. If you did, I can assume you liked the content, and hopefully you'll subscribe and turn on the notification bell. If you haven't already, check out these links I have on the screen to see me on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. If you like my content and would like to support what I do here, there's a link to my Patreon account in the description, and a donation would be much appreciated. In any case, thanks for watching and have a nice day.